what we men see as luxury is something that women do every day for themselves. So to them, it may not actually be luxury, but
Oh, possible.
necessity. Like we
It's
see
not
that
necessity. It's luxury.
to us men, you're right. Like, why like, do you really need that person? Well, I I was gonna get it for
She
myself
brought
anyway.
60
Let me just
purses
say
in
this.
5 years, bro.
I'm just
Like
Let
that's
me
saying.
just say this,
luxury.
Yeah,
Like
but
AP.
I
it's
bought 100
comfort.
shoes
That's what you're
for
asking
5 years.
for. You're
I'm just
asking for
saying,
comfort, and
like,
comfort comes
like,
with a price. Like it's
So
I
just
would
comfort.
really
but it's
like
not
for one
luxury.
of you guys to answer this. I'm pondering. Matter of fact, I would like to hear all of y'all take on this. So
let
based
me
on
say
what,
this real
okay,
fast.
go ahead.
I don't want you to lose your point, but I just want to say this right here. And I think I said this last week. I don't have, when it comes to luxury, that's cool. Get a woman who is doing what you want her to do at that moment. But sometimes y'all be looking at these women who live in a fabulous life. They got it all together, and you want to bring her to you, and you not living the same. Y'all not even equal in just the way that y'all live. You see, the girl is the maintenance that she is. Why even touch that? Like, she's not gonna change. Just let it go. Y'all not compatible. And it's okay. And I would say the same thing to women. Some women want these men that are not in, I'm sorry, I hate to say
Yes,
it, the man, let me finish saying, the man is not in your league. He's out of your league, right? And you sit here and you want this guy, but you can't, if he takes you somewhere, you're an embarrassment. When I say out of league, may not be financially, but he can't even take you anywhere, right? So what I'm saying is I go ahead, because I know y'all want to say, I see that y'all want to talk so bad.
Okay.
It threw me
Still
off.
had a
This is
question.
the question that I have.
I
And
think he had it. He
I,
said
I want y'all to take a moment to truly think about, don't feel like you just gotta have an answer like that, right? Because so how we were just talking about like marriage, right? And in that scenario, I can see, and again, I'm a first preface it by saying I know I'm viewing it through the eyes of a woman, right? And being a wife. So I'm going to see things a little different. But based on what I just said, if we take out like what would the benefit be for a woman to be married in the scenario that I just gave you, right? So if both of y'all are single, y'all taking care of your own stuff, y'all come together, you get married, she's still working, she's helping contribute financially to the household because you don't make enough on your own to take care of her, without her working. So both of y'all are contributing financially. But
What's
then
the
she's
age?
taking on all of the others, like I explained, the laundry, the
What's the
cooking,
age?
all the domestic work. Hold on. In that scenario, what is the benefit of marriage to that one for the woman?
At what age?
30.
30-year-old still got to work to help pay bills. So if y'all don't mind, I'm because if I'm already single and I'm already taking care of myself as a 30-year-old man, and I'm gonna bring in a 30-year-old woman, I've already done the mathematical calculations with her to come live with me, because I'm not gonna go live with her. She has just now removed a whole ass bill, whatever was on her plate. Um,
No, she
so
said
that,
that.
I
She
know,
said that. Okay.
like the question is, how does she benefit? The number one benefit is she no longer has to. Let's say she's helping me with the bill. She's helping with the bills, but I moved her in with me. I was already paying the bills. I don't need her money. It's already been calculated. So that's one thing that's
That's
not on
not
the table.
normal. AP, stop,
That
stop.
is, but
It's not.
it
It's
can
not.
be.
I'm telling you,
But
I
that's the
dated.
problem.
It's
It
not.
can
It's not
be. That's
normal.
the problem. It can be. The problem is y'all don't listen worth a shit. If I say move in with me and I'm already paying the bills, you're not gonna pay rent. Why would you pay rent when I'm already paying rent unless I'm asking for half. If I'm asking for half, that means you didn't vet me right. Like we're looking at it as we now have to go buy this $5 million mansion. No, I'm moving your ass in with me. Let's say we already don't have kids, so I'm just moving you in with me. That is the number one thing. Now, so maybe we split the food, but you're still not paying your rent or your mortgage or whatever the hell else you had. Now, let's just say you had a mortgage. I helped you walked you through helping you get the house sold so we can set up a portfolio just for you. I have already upgraded your life. Already. Now, if I'm already paying the rent, that means I'm already paying the lights and the water. You ain't coming out of that shit neither. Unless I say, hey, can you help me with this? The problem with that question is, nigga, wasn't you paying that already? Right. So you're stuck. You're going to be left with just your debt, your car payment. And if we're married, we're probably on the same insurance. And maybe you help me out and we split the insurance. So what do you gain? You gain a house. You gain security. You gain, if you owned a house already, you gain knowledge from your portfolio. If you didn't, you were able to create one from the money that you saved because you no longer are paying rent. Like, it's all a win for a woman.
I'm laughing at you because you're really speaking from. I'm laughing because you're really speaking from privilege. What nigga you know talking about now? You got a portfolio.
At 30,
Sorry, I just had to use. I couldn't say that no other way.
So let me ask you a question, AP. Let me ask you a question. So I understand that those are the privileges that you brought to the relationship. Are you saying that that's the type of a woman should be going after?
Without question, unless you marry at you're like 22 and 23, and then you're asking, hey, what do I gain? As the man grows, if he's moving the right way, and hopefully your father vetted this man, and he's going to be the kind of guy that goes on an upward trajectory, then guess what? The further he goes, the less you have to do.
This is my dear. Let me see this taken.
No, hold on, Sharon. Because neither one of them went. So True and HD, let me hear I don't want to hear nothing about no portfolio. I need a regular dude right now. Because AP is trying to act like he talking
right. But mistaken, real fast before they go. I want to point out, and AP is the reason why I said, okay, you get daddies involved. That is a daddy response on a man. Men are a lot more, have higher standards than women do, because it's a woman who's willing to move in an apartment and pay half of that apartment, where HP was like, I know. But go ahead, both of you guys.
I'll go first. That's one thing I know about women. Women are scary. When y'all be in the house by yourself, any noise that happens, y'all be about ready to lose your mind, right? And oftentimes what happens is that when a woman with a guy that she feels is competent enough and gives her some sort of feeling of security, right, her brain starts turning off. So all this stuff that she's constantly overthinking about, all the things that she's like, oh, I just can't make this decision. A lot of guys have the ability to be like, all right, you're doing too much. This is what we're going to do, right? So hopefully she has a guy that has enough sense to be like, all right, we're going to simplify your life a little bit if you're willing to listen, right? Because women, y'all like picking up stress. You're like picking up a whole bunch of junk that y'all don't need, and then look at us crazy because we don't do the same thing that y'all do. So hopefully you got some guy that can help kind of simplify things, right? Just even on the financial idea. Say, for instance, you got a 50-50 guy, right? You got a 50-50 guy that's like, hey, we splitting everything 50-50 down the line, all right?